Hi everyone, today we're making a Mexican style dish. I am making macaroni and cheese quesadillas with bacon, caramelized onions, some green chilies, and some avocado. So I'm Rockin' Robin and I'm going to show you how to do it right after this. Mac and cheese quesadillas are a great recipe to use or to make when you have leftover macaroni and cheese. Now I've got a video for you if you want to know how to make it from scratch. It's really easy, way better than the store-bought box stuff, and it's darn easy to make, and it just tastes amazing. So I'll leave a link for you down below in the description and right over here on the screen. Okay, so let's go over those ingredients. We're gonna need some flour tortillas, which I have right here. And in this little container here, I am heating up my leftover macaroni and cheese. That was that homemade recipe that I was telling you about. It's really delicious. We'll need some green chilies. I have some diced onion there, which we're gonna caramelize and make this taste amazing. We'll need a little bit of bacon. I have some sharp cheddar cheese here, just grated up. We need to add a little bit more, believe it or not. And I've got an avocado here, which we're gonna slice up, some butter, and some olive oil. We wanna start off our recipe by cooking up our bacon here. I've got a pan over medium heat. I'm gonna lay my pieces of bacon in there, and we're gonna cook this. We're gonna cook this until it's nice and crispy, and then we'll take it off. As soon as it's done, we'll take it off and we'll place it onto a plate with paper towels to drain and just have it ready. So while your bacon is cooking, you can also cook up your onions. Here we have some olive oil in our frying pan over medium-high heat, and we're just going to toss in our onions and saute them for about 10 minutes or so. Our onions look beautiful. These are done, nice and caramelized. So we'll take them off the heat and get everything ready to assemble. Now we're ready to assemble our quesadilla. So I've got my flour tortilla right here, and this is where I'm going to build it. So we're going to start off with a little bit of cheese. That's our first layer. We need to add a little cheese to give this some glue so everything will stay together when we're turning it over and cooking it. We don't want things to fall out, and we're not going to add too much cheese here, just a small thin layer, okay? Next, we're going to add some of this macaroni and cheese that's nice and warm, and we're going to spread it out. You want to start off with warm macaroni and cheese because it's not going to cook long enough on the stove to heat it up properly. So that's why you want to start with warm ingredients. Next, we're going to add our bacon, and I'm going to add about 3 pieces of bacon. You could do 2 or 3, or if you really love bacon, just pile it on. And I'm going to break it up into bite-sized pieces. It just makes eating a quesadilla so much easier. After the bacon, then we'll add a little bit of our caramelized onions. I'm just going to sprinkle that around. Green chilies go after that, just a little sprinkle if you like that. You can leave any of these ingredients out if you find you don't like some of them. Now it's time for our avocado slices. I'm just gonna lay some pieces in here. Now the last layer is gonna be just a little bit more cheese on top. Again, this is the glue that's gonna hold it all together. So we're gonna sprinkle that right on top. And then we'll put our lid on top. We're gonna take this over to the stove and I'll show you how we grill it up. I'm heating up my pan here over low heat to start off. And I'm gonna place a little bit of butter. Guys, use butter when you make a quesadilla. Believe me, it's the only way to make them. Don't use oil. The flavor of the butter just absolutely makes it. And I'm gonna set the quesadilla right on top of that. And since my butter is nice and soft, I'm just gonna spread a little butter on top here. That way it'll be ready to flip over. All right, so let's have a little look at this. I don't know if you can see into there, but it is golden brown. It needs to be turned over. And hopefully, I'm gonna use 2 spatulas here. I'm gonna put this one on top. All right, and oh, we did it. Come on, get back in the middle there. All right, we'll let that melt that other side and we will be ready to serve this up. We're gonna place it right here on our plate. Get that to fit. So we'll just cut this up. It's nice and crunchy. I don't know if you can hear that. Yeah, I think you can hear that. I hope you can hear that. But let me show you what it looks like on the inside. Well, if this doesn't make you hungry, boy, I tell you, I don't know what will. This is amazing and very delicious, guys. Something you gotta try, guys. I hope you'll try this recipe. It is delicious, satisfying, filling, and you can share it with a number of people. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. Try the recipe. Let me know what you think by leaving me a comment below. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. There's a link right up there, and that way you won't miss any new videos coming out. And share the recipe if you think somebody might enjoy it. I really appreciate it when you do that. Thanks again, everybody. We'll see you in the next video.